appears we're up and running. So howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Adjective Gaming. I know you might have been expecting Border Boys or something with Alex, but it is just me tonight. Alex had some other plans tonight, so I gave him the night off. We should be back next Friday with more Border Boys, as far as I know. But yeah, I figured, you know, we're in like the midpoint of October now. I've been watching horror movies and shows for, you know, since the beginning of September. So yeah, so I figured tonight would be the perfect opportunity because Alex isn't nearly as big of a horror fan as I am. So I figured tonight might be the perfect opportunity to share my horror list. So I did my top 31 horror movies, which is, you know, one for every one of the 31 days of October. And I got a couple new games. PlayStation's having a Halloween sale right now. So obviously the first game we're starting out here with tonight is The Forest. Normally $20. I think I got it for 10. I think that's what it is, about 10 or 12 I think was the sale price. But yeah, so I don't really know much about this game. I know that it has like almost a perfect 5-star rating on the PlayStation Store, which is pretty crazy for a horror game, because most of them don't score that high. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive right into it here. I'm gonna play. I'm planning on doing my list a little bit here into The Forest. Like we'll start it and we'll slowly, you know, ooze it out over the course of the stream. Yeah, let's just get right into it here. So normal, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with normal. Okay. I think this is like a survival horror game, if I'm not mistaken, but not in the same sense that like Resident Evil is survival horror, if that makes sense. It feels weird not being streaming with Alex for sure. Like normally I have somebody else to talk to. So yeah, forgive me if I'm not the most talkative. It's been a rough week at work and some life stuff going on, but well, it's a pretty. That looks disgusting. Oh, I have to grab this. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Is there anything else I can interact with here? Oh, the plane is going down.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
That's kind of how I figured the opening of this game would go, because I knew that it was about being trapped on like an island or a forest, obviously, because the game is called The Forest. Oh, that's creepy. That is creepy. So Christa's in the chat. She says, hi. I think I'm going to move. If you give me one moment here, I need to adjust something, so I'll be right back. Okay. So I moved the camera to the upper left because it looks like there's going to be some text displayed. So I need to eat this. Okay. And then, okay. So I have this as my weapon now. And I'm just immediately in the forest. So an axe can be used to cut down trees. So I collected a rock. Okay. Cut down trees. Okay. So I need to find something to eat. Was there more food on the plane that I could have eaten? Christa said it's spoopy time, indeed. It looks like I can't jump. And now I don't know how to get my axe back. I pushed some button. Equip. Okay. So I need to find something to eat. Soda collected. So I need to go in Does this count as food, or is that just energy? Okay. Oh. Game is seizing up a little bit. Seems like I'm making a dent in it here. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there it goes. It's falling. I think. Sounded like it. Oh, shit! Oh boy, that's just an entire big log, huh? Okay. Well, I have a tree chop now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but all these are locked, so I can't open these. Oh, okay, so you can hit it to unlock it. Okay, is any of this food? Nope. Wait, is that a candy bar? Yep, I need to eat that. There we go. Okay, so I'm good on health for right now. Another locked box. So I don't know. Okay, I guess I need to open up this survival book that they're talking about. Fire, shelters. Okay, so that's how you close it. Okay. Crafting. Stats. To do. Find Timmy and set up camp. Okay, so let's see if there's like a beginning to this here. Okay. Circuit board. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can't believe there's not a jump button, so jumping must not be... Oh, wait. Am I not supposed to eat these? I'm like stepping... I'm getting hurt by either something I'm eating or something I'm stepping on. I don't know. I wonder if you have like a carry limit too. I have to imagine you would, but... Oh, well these are definitely heads. That's a camera. Okay, so there's a skull. So it's not letting me pick stuff up anymore. So I can't carry any more rocks. Okay, so there's like a limit like per item. Oh, well I'm definitely not going to be able to... Yeah, I was going to say I probably need like a bow or something to hunt these deer. Bunch of skulls. I don't know what I would use them for, but they're there. Christa asked when I'll be starting my list. Here in a little bit. Hopefully somebody other than you will tune in for the stream tonight, but if not, that's cool too. I was just going to wait and see if anybody else wanted to join the stream before I started the list. So it looks like I've got a blue energy meter there that's depleting as I run. Pretty standard. I really kind of hate games where they don't give you like a sense of where you're supposed to go or anything. But I guess that's kind of the point. Like you're just dropped in the middle of nowhere. Because this is how it would happen in real life. You just kind of have to make do with what you have. I'm assuming it's going to be like there's day and night cycles, so I probably need to... Oh, oh! What was that? A stick. Okay. Another stick. I probably need to... I wish I wouldn't have ran so far away from where I chopped down that tree, because I could have probably used that wood. Probably could have chopped that wood for some firewood. Small rock. Can't carry any more rocks. Okay. Probably need to turn the brightness down a little bit, I'd say. I never know what to put the brightness on these. Let's see if that's a little bit better. That was definitely the sound of somebody oh, okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is fucking frightening. That bush is freaking out. Holy shit. Where'd that motherfucker go? There he is. Oh. How many more hits is it gonna take? Okay, he's dead. Oh boy. Is there another one? Oh, I'm just carrying his body. That's cool. I don't know if these are zombies or not. That is a fucking, like, Komodo dragon, essentially. Ah. Okay. This seems like a pretty good place to try to build a camp, so I need to figure out how to build a camp. So I need 7, looks like, leaves and 2 sticks for a basic fire. Okay, so where do I get leaves from? Or shelters? So I'm going to need leaves and sticks. Okay. Fuck. So what's in my inventory? Okay. Leaf. Okay, so I have 7 leaves. Where did I get the leaves from? Did I just I don't remember actually, unless it was like those chicory leaves or whatever that they called them. So cloth. Oh wait, no, that's chicory, so that's a crafting ingredient. I don't know when I got the leaves then. Okay, well, there's water. Oh, yeah, I definitely heard something moving there. I think that's like a rabbit or something, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I guess I should probably go try to chop a tree down, see if I can get some more wood and leaves from that. Okay. Probably not the wisest place to chop a tree, but let's go for it. Definitely not as easy as chopping down the trees in Minecraft. Here it goes. Which way is it gonna fall? Okay. Fall away from me this time. That's good. Alright. So I can't chop these? Is that what you're saying to me right now? Okay, so I'm carrying this. What if I carry it down here? Can I chop it if it's down here? It's just gonna roll away. So what can I do with this? Do I have anything to eat? Okay, my energy's restored. I don't have anything to eat, though. I have pills. Oh, restores health? No, that's okay. That's different. So I have 7 sticks and 8 leaves. So I just picked up a leaf. I wish it would tell me when I was picking up leaves. I need to eat something. Yeah, I think I got bloody whenever I was fighting that guy. Well, I'm assuming all the animals running around it wants me to start killing animals, which, you know, I'm not happy about. But it is a survival game after all. I just don't understand how... Can I chop this log up? Is this going to do anything at all? Seems like that's not doing a damn thing. Christa said to go vegan. Oh, there's another one of those things off in the distance, so I'm going to try to avoid that for now. Okay, let's look into this here. Oh, okay, so you just build stuff. Probably shouldn't build it right by the water, so I'm going to go up a little bit here. This looks like a nice dry patch of land to put a thing down on, so let's place it. There we go, and then light that bitch. There we go. Okay, good shit. Oh boy. Does the fire attract creatures then? Is that what they're getting at? Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Okay. Hopefully fire keeps them away. Oh boy. Hopefully, I'm sure the weapons have durability too. Oh boy. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, these motherfuckers can climb trees too. Oh boy. Let's fight this guy while the other one's climbing. Oh, now they're gonna tag team me because I'm going back into the dark. This is just a bad scene all around. Oh boy, this game is glitchy too. Something just fell out of his mouth that I can pick up. I don't know what that was. I wonder if I can kill this thing through the fire and eat it. Okay, he's dead. Alright, let's pick him up. Wait, what was he dropping? It was like dropping stuff for me to pick up, but now I can't pick it up. I don't understand. Alright, let's pick him up. And let's throw him on the fire. Let's see what happens on that when we do that. Oh, he's on fire now. Christa said these things are tough sons of bitches. They sure are. Alright. Well, he cooking. Now the fire's bigger. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna need more leaves and more sticks, basically, because yeah, I have a terrible amount of leaves and sticks. Alright, well, I guess chop another tree? I don't know how I got sticks. I think I just found them and picked them up, but you can only pick up certain sticks, so... Alright, small rock. Okay, there's a stick. So I literally just need to go... These look exactly like the kind that I just picked up. I wonder if I could kill this dragon and... I wonder if I could throw a rock at this thing. Alright, let's try this. Damn it. This is gonna be hard. Okay. Let's actually try going at it with the axe. Let's see. Because I'm gonna need to eat here. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, he just disappeared into the textures. That's cool. Love when that happens. Love to see that. Okay, there's another stick. Alright, let's chop this massive big boy down here. Okay, it's falling which way? Okay, it's falling that way. Alright, yep, I lost a bunch of it, as I figured I would. I still don't understand why I can't chop these up into smaller logs for the fire and sticks and whatnot, but... Oh boy, and there's another thing right there. And it looks like it's starting to get darker out, so that's great. Okay. Yeah, I truly am lost on what to do with this game. This is what I was worried this game was going to be, which is why I waited for it to go on sale, but... See, something just fell. Okay, a tooth. I got a monster tooth. My health's getting pretty low. I wonder what happens when you die in this game, if there's like respawns or if it's just like you have to restart every time. Oh, he just ran off the side of the fucking cliff. I literally have no food to eat. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do when it gets dark out. I'm just gonna stand by this fire, I suppose. Oh boy, now there's a fuck ton of them. Yep, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I might as well just try to cut my losses and see what I can find. This is a giant hole in the earth. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see jack shit. Do I have enough to build another fire somewhere else? Yeah, that fire's about to burn out. I don't have enough leaves to build another fire. Yeah, this is bad. I don't know what I'm doing with this game. Yep, and there's just creatures everywhere. Cool. Love games that don't give you tutorials. Just absolutely love it. Yep, I'm going to die. Oh, now I'm on fire. Yep. Yep, so this is how I die. Yep. Wow. Yep. Yep. And that's how I die. Oh, man. I just want to see where this goes. I want to see... So I'm still alive. Or wait, where's that the end of it? Oh, what? So I'm tied up now. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, there's my axe. Can I chop at my feet? That didn't end the way that I thought it was going to end at all. Let's see. My inventory's the same. Okay, so I'm going to climb this on out of here, I guess. Although I am going to probably starve to death, because I don't have any food. Okay. Well, these are some people hanging, for sure. Okay. That is a tennis ball? It looks like? Is that a machete? That's a tennis racket, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's a guy with a tennis racket through his head. There better be some fucking food around here somewhere. I got meds, so I can take meds to raise my health at least. But I need some fucking food. Okay, my energy's back to where it needs to be. I can just drink that booze if push comes to shove. I got a snack. Okay, I need to eat that. Okay, there we go. Alright. Well, we're in significantly better shape now than we were, admittedly. Got some cloth. This is some fucking creepy shit going on here. Oh, those are some intestines, that's for sure. There we go. Hey, a soda. More cloth. Probably some useful stuff we can do with cloths and sodas. There we go. I am just worried as hell about the durability of this axe, because it's been through some shit. Can I just, like, chop this down? Nope, that just hits that body. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. There's another suitcase. Some flares, those will come in handy. Here's some boxes. This reminded me of Castaway now. My stomach is still pretty empty, so it'd be cool if I could find some more food, but... Oh, okay, so I'm full of soda, so... Let's see. I guess I'll just leave those sodas there for now. There's a dynamite. Okay, okay, alright. I can fuck with some dynamite. More sodas, just a ton of sodas. My energy's set for a while at least. Got some money, which I don't think is going to do me any good, but you never know. Some more meds and some cloth, okay. So it seems like the other passengers of the plane were taken hostage like I was, but weren't as lucky as I was to get away. So that's what I'm piecing together here so far. Alright, let's look here. We got a snack. I need to eat that bad boy. Okay. First time my health has been in the green for a while. So let's see. Is there more stuff over here? I want to investigate this area thoroughly. Glad I came over here. Some more suitcases to look into. Get some rope. What's that? Oh boy. Alright, well. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Throw it at this fucking thing. No, damn it. Fuck, fuck, fuck. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Fuck. I think I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I need to eat some medicine. Oh boy, the meds are just not working. Cool. Love it when the meds don't work. Oh my god, these are some feisty boys. Wow. Wow. Yep, and that's how it survived 0 days. This game is rough. So yep, it kicks you. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this game, honestly. But this is a good time to actually transition into our second and final game of the night that I think I'm going to like a lot better and put more time into, which is the Dark Pictures anthology, Man of Medan. I don't know if my face will stay up while I launch this game, but if I disappear, just know that I'll be right back. I'm just closing this game and opening another one. Okay. So we're on the menu of Man of Medan, so this is as good a time as any to give you my horror list. I'm not going to go too in-depth with it because there's 31 movies on this list, but I will start at 31 and count down backwards. In thinking of this list, I had about 50 movies, horror movies, and I had to narrow it down to 31. Honestly, it might be the hardest list I've done so far, given how big of a horror fan that I am. But I did finally get it narrowed down to 31. And feel free, like I said, like always, to share your lists if you make one, or share your opinions about my list. I'm always open to suggestions and comments. But 31 is a movie called You're Next. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. It's more of a thriller than a horror movie, which is why I put it lower on my list. But it's a very, very good movie. Really good soundtrack. One of the better horror thrillers of like the last 10 years or so, I'd say. So yeah, number 31 for me is You're Next. And then at number 30, we've got The Ring. If you guys haven't seen that, that's the You're Gonna Die in 7 Days movie, where they watch a videotape and they get a phone call saying they're gonna die in 7 days. Naomi Watts is in that. She's fantastic in it. Really good early 2000s horror there. Number 29 is Trick or Treat, which is a horror anthology movie along the lines of like Creepshow and things like that. Really good, solid, modern take on the horror anthology, which we don't get a lot of horror anthologies anymore, at least not that I'm aware of. 28 is Dracula, the 1931 Dracula with Bela Lugosi. The best Dracula that we're probably ever going to see on screen. Definitely my favorite Dracula for sure. Really good, solid, black and white horror movie. Number 27 is Creepshow. So speaking of anthology movies, the first anthology horror movie that I've ever seen. So that's my number 27. It's Romero's and Stephen King's Creepshow. And then Creepshow 2 is solid. Then there's also currently a Creepshow series on Shudder. They've been putting out like an episode a week, and I'm not as hot on that as I am on the original two Creepshow movies, but. And then number 26 is Hell House LLC. So it's basically just like it's on Shudder and it's on I think Amazon Prime. So if you like horror movies, you owe it to yourself to watch Hell House LLC because it is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. The only reason I put it lower on this list is because now that we're getting closer into the top 20s, it's getting harder and harder to rank these fucking things. So, number 26, Hell House LLC. Basically, the premise, I don't want to spoil too much of it, but they're trying to set up a haunted house in an old hotel, and things start going awry. It's got some of the creepiest shit in a horror movie you'll ever see. So, highly recommend Hell House LLC. There's 3 of those now, by the way. 3 of those movies. And then number 25, might be shocked if you know me, but I don't know. I've never really liked this horror franchise as much as I like some of the other ones, but number 25 is A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original with Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street, like I said, it's at the bottom of the barrel for me. Like Halloween and Friday the 13th are like top tier horror series. Like Halloween and Friday the 13th are up here. Nightmare on Elm Street's down here. I've never been as big of a fan. But Robert Englund is just brilliant as Freddy Krueger. The first, like, I'd say 3 or 4 Nightmare on Elm Street movies are pretty solid, and then after that they go downhill. I am a fan of New Nightmare, though, and I love Wes Craven. So, anyway, and then number 24 is Reanimator. A really good old creepy horror movie. It's like a Lovecraftian thing. Basically just like this mad scientist guy like starts like experimenting on animals, then it transitions to humans, and you know how the old story goes. Number 23 and number 22 are related because they are from the same director. They're actually this director's only 2 movies he's ever made. And the number 23 is Midsummer, and number 22 is Hereditary. I can't remember the guys how you pronounce it, if it's Ari Aster, but his first movie he ever made was Hereditary. And man, what a fucking way to break onto the horror scene with Hereditary, being one of just the best horror movies of the last 10 years by far. Literally, like the way I describe it to anybody who hasn't seen it, it's like an anxiety attack in horror movie form, but it's in a good way. It's like it keeps you on the edge of your seat for the entire duration of it. And then Midsummer is one of the only, it's the second movie that he's made. One of the only horror movies I've ever seen that somehow managed to make daytime scary. So then number 21, so yeah, number 23 was Midsummer, number 22 was Hereditary. Number 21 is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, from I believe the 70s is when it came out. I didn't put dates on all of these. Um, Rest in peace to Gunnar Hansen, the original Leatherface, one of the creepiest horror movie villains of all time. The chainsaw is iconic. The entire movie is iconic. The scene where they're like sitting at the table with like the old like dead decaying grandparents at the dinner table, and he puts the girl's like finger in the grandpa's mouth, and he's somehow still alive, and he like sucks blood out of her finger. That shit gets to me every time. So now we're into our top 20. So like I said, we are doing a top 31 since it's 31 days of October. So now we are into our top 20. So now we're getting into some of my favorite horror movies of all time. Number 20, my favorite Rob Zombie movie that he's ever done, House of a Thousand Corpses. His Halloween remake was pretty solid. Halloween 2 was a pile of shit. And some of Rob Zombie's other movies are also piles of shit, like 31 and Lords of Salem. But I do really, really love House of a Thousand Corpses. Sid Haig, who plays Captain Spaulding in that entire series, which is House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell. He actually just passed away, so rest in peace to Sid Haig for sure. Let's see, I think I'm starting to my screen's starting to dim. I don't want to push start game yet though, because, you know what I mean? But anyway, sorry if the screen's dimming, I'm just sitting on this idle screen here. But anyway, and then number 19 is Sam Raimi's Evil Dead, the very first original one. Not much to say about that movie that hasn't already been said. Has one of the best shaky camera, when it's snaking through the woods, it represents that dark spirit snaking its way to the house. That's an awesome scene. Evil Dead 2 was gonna be on my list, but it would kind of be where Evil Dead's at anyway. The scene where Bruce Campbell is in the house by himself and he's laughing with the taxidermy animals on the wall. That's really fantastic. But anyway, number 18, Jordan Peele's Get Out. Us was also a fantastic movie, and it's just so weird to me that Jordan Peele's making horror movies now. But man, Get Out is a fucking fantastic horror movie that's also just an amazing social commentary and political commentary. One of the best horror movies of all time, for sure. That's my number 18. Number 17 is The Conjuring, one of the best ghost story slash haunted house movies that we've gotten in some time. Just pure fucking terror. The scene where she's in the stairway in the basement, and she has that match lit up in front of her face, and then you just see that set of hands come and clap right by her face. It's shit, it's so scary. Number 16 is The Shining. Me and my wife Christa actually just watched that movie. This is my third time watching it, I believe, but she had not seen it, so we just watched it a couple nights ago. Fucking amazing movie. Makes me think about it forever. It's probably my favorite Kubrick movie. Stanley Kubrick, of course. Also made Full Metal Jacket, Clockwork Orange, in 2001: A Space Odyssey, but I think The Shining is his finest work. But yeah, there's so much going on. We went immediately after we watched The Shining. We had to go on YouTube and watch a commentary about it. Or not a commentary, but and not even an Easter egg thing, but mostly just a discussion or a video essay of The Shining, because there's so much to dissect in that. But anyway, number 15 is Return of the Living Dead, which for my money is the best zombie horror movie that wasn't made by George Romero. Of course, George Romero famous for making Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. The best zombie horror movies of all time were made by George Romero, but Return of the Living Dead is my favorite that wasn't made by him. Number 14 is The Strangers. I'm not going to tell you anything about this movie. I just recommend if you like horror, you need to watch it. It has Liv Tyler in it. Some of the creepiest shit I've seen in a horror movie is in The Strangers. I know I've been saying that a lot. I'm sorry if this is getting repetitive. It's just very long. Number 13 is Alien. Ridley Scott's Alien. Sigourney Weaver is one of the most badass females in a horror movie of all time. Alien is probably my favorite Sigourney Weaver movie. Definitely, I like Alien and Aliens for sure out of that series. Let's see. Number 12 is John Carpenter's The Thing. As you'll see when we get closer to the end of my list, The Thing isn't quite my favorite John Carpenter movie, but it's up there for sure. I also love Escape from New York, but there's one John Carpenter movie in particular, I'm sure you know where I'm heading with it, which is my favorite one. Number 11 is Dawn of the Dead, the 1978 version, which, by the way, Dawn of the Dead, the remake, the Zack Snyder remake of all things. A lot of people forget that Zack Snyder, before he was making like comic book movies, which he made Watchmen, which is like an amazing movie, but he made Dawn of the Dead, like an early 2000s remake, and it was actually really good. It's like one of the best horror remakes out there for my money. But George Romero's Dawn of the Dead 1978 is a fantastic movie. Um, Only beat out by another movie on his list that's like closer down towards the bottom here. And then now we are into my top 10. These are my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. I labored over this list for a long time. I had no idea what order I was going to put them in, but these are my top 10 horror movies of all time. Number 10 is more of a horror comedy, but it's Shaun of the Dead, Simon Pegg. It's an Edgar Wright movie, but it's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. It's part of the Cornetto trilogy, which also includes Hot Fuzz and The World's End, but Shaun of the Dead is the best in that trilogy, at least in my opinion. One of my favorite movies of all time, endlessly funny, endlessly rewatchable, but it has so many nods. Like Edgar Wright, you can tell, has an appreciation for zombie movies because there's so many callbacks and throwbacks to Romero stuff in Shaun of the Dead. And then number 9 is It Follows, a fairly recent horror movie from like the last 5 years or so. Genuinely fucking horrifying. It's kind of up there with Hereditary in that it's like an anxiety attack in movie form. The soundtrack is actually from Disaster Piece, who is a game music composer that made the soundtrack for a game called Fez. If you know what Fez is, Disaster Piece made the same soundtrack for It Follows. But yeah, watch It Follows if you haven't. It's kind of under the radar a little bit. It's pretty famous, but it's a little bit more under the radar than most of these. But definitely watch that if you get a chance. Number 8 is The Blair Witch Project, the movie that started the found footage craze. One of the scariest movies that I got to watch when I was a kid. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but the first horror movies I ever saw when I was a kid were the slashers, like Halloween and Friday the 13th. My dad started showing me those when I was about 5 or 6 years old, which some people might think is pretty fucked up, but it made me a horror fan for life, and it's one of my biggest passions. But The Blair Witch Project scared the shit out of me as a kid, still scares the shit out of me as an adult, honestly. And I would have loved to have been an adult when that movie came out in 1999. I would have been 8 years old in 1999, but the way people like bought into that movie is astounding to me to this day. They had a website, they had like a missing persons report filed for it and everything for like them disappearing in the woods. But for my money, it's not only started the found footage genre, but it's the best found footage horror movie out of all these. And then number 7 is Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. A lot of people like to argue that this was the first slasher movie ever made. It was made in 1960. Other people consider Black Christmas, which almost made my list, but it would definitely be in like my top 30. But Black Christmas was like the first slasher that I knew of. I still don't know how I feel about considering Psycho to be a slasher movie, just because it doesn't. It technically is, but it technically is. That's a discussion for another day. But Psycho is my favorite Hitchcock movie. I mean, I love The Birds. I love North by Northwest. I love Rear Window, Vertigo. But Psycho is my all-time favorite Hitchcock movie. Number 6 is Jaws, the only movie that's ever really made me scared to go in the water. Some of the worst nightmares I've ever had have been about like being in the ocean in the middle of the night when the water's dark and murky and you can't see what's below the surface. But yeah, Jaws is fucking terrifying, and on the budget that they made it on, and they show so little, especially in the opening. You really just you see the woman swimming naked in the water, and she just gets eaten by the shark, and you don't even get to see the shark until much later in the movie. It shows you how good minimalist horror can be when it's done right. Number 5 is House on Haunted Hill. Vincent Price is one of my favorite. Rest in peace to Vincent Price, of course, but one of my favorite black and white movie actors. He made some color movies, of course, too, but I think House on Haunted Hill is Vincent Price's finest work. Movie where they all go. He's like a millionaire, and he invites people over to spend the night in his mansion that's like haunted, and of course it goes wrong, as in horror movies do. One of my favorite old horror movies of all time. Number 4 is Scream, which that movie came out in the 90s too. I can't remember when I got to finally see Scream. It was probably towards like the late 90s when my parents were finally like willing to let me watch it. Um, that movie kind of like reinvented horror movies for the modern era, kind of. And it like subverted people's expectations of what horror movies could be for sure. Oh, hey, Billy's in the chat. He says, yo, what's up, bro? So, of course, Billy, you know him from X Arsenal. Go over and check out his Twitch. It's XRSENAL, X Arsenal. He's been streaming Halo and FIFA lately, and he puts out some really good shit. I'm a really big fan of what Billy does over there on this channel, but thanks for tuning in tonight, buddy. So yeah, if you missed it so far, I don't know how long you've been watching, but yeah, we're on number 4 of my top 31 horror movie list. So number 4 is Scream. So my top 3, these are like untouchable. These are the 3 that I knew going in. These are the 3 I had the most confidence in because they've never changed. From the moment I saw them, these have never changed, and they probably will never change. It's going to be very hard to dethrone any of these. Number 3 is Night of the Living Dead, George Romero's zombie masterpiece. Literally started the zombie genre as we know it. Walking Dead, the newer zombie stuff, zombie video games, all that stuff, they all have George Romero to thank for starting the zombie genre in movies as we know it. One of my favorite horror directors of all time. He was a genuinely good man. I was legitimately so fucking bummed when he died. Because he literally just like, he had so much passion you could tell for making zombie movies. And Night of the Living Dead is my favorite of all time. Number 2, the original Friday the 13th. I know some people would argue like Friday the 13th Part 2 is when Jason actually comes into the series for the first time because, sorry, spoiler alert for like a nearly 40-year-old movie at this point, but Jason is not the killer in the first movie, it's his mother. So that's like the cool plot twist. Like I hadn't seen anything like that when I was a kid, and so my dad showed it to me as a kid. Like I was like scared, but then I was like, okay, this is cool, I like this, and that's what got me into the slasher genre. I think Friday the 13th was what I saw first before anything else. Billy says, scariest movie I've ever seen is any Fast and Furious movie that has The Rock in it. Well, fuck you, Billy. Fuck you. You know where I stand on this thing with you not liking The Rock. God damn it. Alright, well anyway, so number 2 is Friday the 13th, and then if you haven't figured this out by now, my number 1 is Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween from the 70s. Billy says LMAO. Oh man, Billy, I love you, but I fucking hate your opinions on The Rock and Fast and Furious. God, all right, I can't open this can of worms tonight. You can't come in my stream and do this to me again. But anyway, so that's my top 31 horror movies of all time list. Christa, I think, is going to create a cool graphic for this, like she did with me and Alex's top 10 candies list from last week or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember how long it's been since we streamed. But anyway, we played a little bit of The Forest. If you're just joining us, we played a little bit of the survival horror game The Forest to kick off this stream. Wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. I knew I wasn't going to pay full price for this game, but I'm glad I got it on sale. I'll probably come back to it here and there, but probably not on stream again, because it was just, there were no tutorials. They like put you in some shit immediately. It was very, very difficult immediately, even on just the normal difficulty. But this is what I'm very excited to play. This is from the people who made Until Dawn, and it's part of what they're referring to as the Dark Pictures Anthology. So there's going to be 2 more smaller, like, because Until Dawn wasn't a super long game, or from what I heard, this game's even shorter than Until Dawn because they have the intention of making this a trilogy. So I'll stop fucking blabbing. We'll get right into Man of Medan here. The Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan. Oh, I gotta skip to the end and accept it. Okay. Adjust the slider until the left image is invisible. The middle image is barely visible. I'm always bad at what to do with these fucking things, so I'm just gonna say that's fine. Don't play alone or play alone. Well, I don't think I really have a choice here. Let's see if I need to turn on some subtitles or anything here. Okay, I'm going to put subtitles on because I usually like to have them for most of the games that I play. So I'm curious to see how similar this is to Until Dawn. Until Dawn is one of my favorite horror games of all time. I thought that was really well done and didn't get enough praise. I think it was just like a simple horror game and you were in control of it the entire time. So we're going to play alone. We're going to kick it off here. Oh, I have to do a save file thing here. Alright, we're back. Oh man, but thanks again for everybody who's tuned in tonight. We'll probably play about 45 minutes of this game or so. We'll see where the night takes us. And again, sorry Alex couldn't be on the stream tonight. He had some other plans going on, but we hope to be back next Friday for some more Borderlands 3 and Border Boys. Man, when they play creepy old music in games or movies, that always gets to me. I don't know why. Like in Bioshock, when they played that, I want to set the world on fire. For whatever reason, I remember. I don't know if it was actually in the game. I think it was in the trailer, maybe. But yeah, Bioshock is a fucking creepy game. But it had some like old, like 1920s and 30s, like old creepy ass music in it.
Alrighty, Buster. We better mosey on back to the ship.
Whoa. Stop the presses.
What?
Looks like old Charlie Charming's got a little business to attend to.
My boy's got yellow
你能
fever.
搏斗吗，勇士？
Can I fight?
Hey, give me a quarter.
Why?
Gonna find out my future. Let's have it. What's in store for me, Pop?
你对这些牌有疑问
Christa
吗？
says, still haven't seen the ending to Bioshock. Yeah, we started a playthrough of it. Alright, so I have to I can choose here. Curious, dubious, or say nothing. Okay.
When am I gonna hit the jackpot? You know, all that glitz and glamour.
Ooh, dragon tile or bamboo tile. I wonder if these are timed choices. I think I'm gonna go with dragon tile though. In case you have to like hold it to choose, okay. If it's anything like Until Dawn, some of the choices you can take your time with, but then there's like quick time events where you have to make quick choices, and it oftentimes like determines who's gonna live and who's gonna die. It's a fish.
It looks like a fish?
Okay.
你的财富可能来自任何方向，但是当这样的风吹来，死亡和厄运肯定会随之而来。
Doom? Wait, what?
Chris is in the comments saying Until Dawn is scary as fuck. It sure is. It gets really creepy.
Man?
My traits are updated. Okay, yeah, this is literally just like Until Dawn then. Man, the faces in these games look really good. They make them look exactly like the actor that's doing it.
Hey, bud. Let me get a go at it.
Oh yeah? You think you got the stuff?
你能比你的朋友打得更好吗，勇士？
Fight? Sure. Let me another quarter.
Gonna start a tab.
I'll give it a whirl.
Ben's in the chat. Punch that motherfucker, Ben says. Thanks for tuning in, Ben. Christa says, what up, Benny? Oh boy. Got some button presses going on here, some quick time events.
我以为你说你可以
So this is kind of getting me warmed up. This is some Until Dawn shit if I've ever seen it. Jim Ghosts, Ben says. That's really fucking funny. Oh boy, this is getting quicker. Oh fuck, he punched me. Damn it. That was a quick one.
谢谢你来玩。Have a nice day.
Jim Ghosts, that's really funny.
Hey, Chuck, we better get back to the ship. We don't want to get stranded.
Come on, man. Just let me ask another question.
We really need to get back.
So traits were updated. Oh, I can make the guy look around. I forgot about this. You could do this in Until Dawn, too. Woo! Christa said, pitter patter, let's get at her. Indeed.
Home in two! Cargo hold two!
G.I. Ghost, Ben says in the chat. Christa says, talk about the Letterkenny thing. Okay, so yeah, so if you don't know what Letterkenny is, it's a show that we've been watching on Hulu. We still need to catch up with all the episodes that they've uploaded. But, yeah, Letterkenny's a really funny show that's on Hulu right now, and they're bringing it live to Cleveland next March, and I think we're going to go see it. Hey, Dodger Man, what's going on, man? Happy to have you in the chat tonight. Hey, I forgot to wish you a happy birthday earlier this week, man. I'm sorry, that was my bad. We've had a long week at work. But thank you for wishing me a happy birthday earlier in the week, and happy birthday, belated birthday to you as well, brother.
In my medical opinion, these men appear to be drunk off their rear ends. Get this one to the medical ward. Throw the other in the brig. And keep him there.
Billy says, is this a scary World War II game? I don't know what World War this actually takes place during, but it is pretty, it's going to be spooky. I think that's what it is, but it's from the people who made Until Dawn, so there might be some, like, very brief, like, walking your character around, but it's mostly just about, like, exploring a little bit and then surviving quick time events. So in Until Dawn, it was, like, much more straightforward, and this is going to be, I think, it was just, like, them being hunted by a killer. Or killers, I can't remember. And then there was also those Wendigo creature things. Dodger Man says, no problem, Josh. I was born at 11:55 p.m. on the 17th, so I'm still celebrating. Glad to hear it. I think Christa told me I was born at 9:30 in the morning on October 15th. I think that was my birth time. Yeah, so far this is very similar to Until Dawn. At one point, Until Dawn was the free PlayStation Plus game, and I was like trying to recommend it to everybody. Because I was like, you literally have no reason to not play this game. It's free. Alex is not in the stream tonight, unfortunately. He had some other plans, so I've been doing a solo stream. In case any of you are just now tuning in, we started off the stream tonight with a game called The Forest that I wasn't too crazy about. It was more survival horror, mostly emphasis on the survival part. It was just brutal right off the bat. And, but now we're into this. This is what I think I'm going to spend most of the stream time on. Billy says he downloaded it, made it 4 minutes in. Yeah, it's not, I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think everybody should at least give it a shot. And if you're a fan of horror especially, if you're not a fan of horror, Until Dawn's not really going to change your mind, but to Pops, come back soon. I love Hayden Panettiere. I know I can't spell, but I couldn't play. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea, because, like, if you look, like, it's the same kind of game now. It's, like, really limited, like, almost like early, like, Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 character movement. Like, the camera's really zoomed back, and that's what it kind of reminds me of. I think that's why I'm so fond of it, but I'm also just a sucker for a really good horror game, because they just don't make too many of them anymore. Oh, there's a dead body. Christa corrected Billy in the chat on how to spell Hayden Panettiere. Billy says, you gotta do me like that? And Christa says, loved her in Heroes. He says, Billy says, I read at a 3rd grade level. I believe it. Somebody come get their mans. Alright, so we got a key. Alright. Save the cheerleader, save the world, she says. So let's see, can I examine this guy any further? It looks like he got something in his pocket, maybe. I think maybe the key was the only thing to interact with here. But anyway, now that there's a little bit more people in the chat, definitely go check out Billy's channel, XArsenal, XRSENAL. He plays FIFA and Halo and some other shit. And then go check out Dodger Man Games as well. Just like Alex, he's got an MLB The Show based channel. So if you're into that kind of shit, go check out their stuff on YouTube. And they have a pretty active Twitter presence as well. So Christa's still talking about Heroes. I agree. I really didn't like much past the 1st and 2nd seasons of Heroes. I never finished watching it. So yeah, from what you've observed so far with this game, it's kind of like what these style of games are. You kind of like walk the character around a little bit, and there's a cutscene, then you might like walk around, pick some stuff up. It's very similar to Until Dawn so far. So I'm happy with this so far because I know what I signed up for. Whereas with The Forest, it was very brutally difficult from an early stage. Like, I only played about 40 minutes or so of that game. Let's see. So I just gotta walk forward. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely got like a Resident Evil, like early Resident Evil camera vibe to it, like the zoomed out. Oh boy. Oh boy, press X in time with the heartbeat. Okay, this is cool. This is new. Okay. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Okay, this is how it works. So you just have to time it, okay. This is definitely new. This was not in the first Until Dawn. There was like a stay quiet and stay still meter, which was kind of annoying. You had to like put the controller down. Playing a fucking rhythm game right now. Okay. Whew. There's some tense shit in these games. Oh man, you got the Jackbox Party Pack 6. Yeah, I need to get that. That new one just came out. If you stream that, Dodger Man, I'll definitely get in the chat and join, because you can play those games with smartphones and stuff. So yeah, let me know when you're going to do that stream. You think tonight and this weekend you're going to stream it? I always want to pick up the new Jackbox. We have the first 5, but we don't really get to play them unless there's people over, because they started, as those went along, they started making it where you need at least 3 or 4 people to play.
What was that?
Billy said this game would freak me the fuck out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this a lot. I'm in the mood for a good spook. Let's see. You always walk towards something shiny, no matter what. That's just a good life lesson in general. You always walk towards something shiny.
Charlie.
Dodger Man said, "Will do." Yeah, I heard from Giant Bomb and some of the other gaming people I follow that the new Jackbox was good. So. Oh boy, there's a dead soldier.
Fuck no. Yeah, you said it.
Billy says I'm 3 claws in and smacking kids in Halo. That's Billy's favorite pastime, is smacking kids. And Billy already knows this, but if y'all didn't know, the claw is the law. Ain't no laws when you're drinking the claw, because the claw is the law. That's how we do it.
God damn, another stiff? Who's the lucky winner?
There's something shiny here. What are we looking at here? There we go.
Oh, damn it. Buckley. Last time I saw him.
Look, man, he's like in rigor mortis. Like his hand is like stuck in place. Look at that shit. Am I not meant to walk that way? Do I need to walk back where I came from? Yeah, Christa ain't hip to the claws. She's not a fan of those alcoholic hard seltzer drinks that all the kids are drinking nowadays. I don't even know if I'm going the right fucking way. Was there a door back there I missed or something? That's the only thing I don't like about this long, framey camera, is it's kind of hard to tell where you're supposed to go at any given time. Let's see. What's it having me look at? Do I need to look at something more on him? Chris said that's a lot of nope. I'd be jumping ship or wherever the fuck you're at. Yeah, I believe we're on a ship. I think this game takes place on a ship. Alright, well, it's not letting me walk this way, so I think I need to go back. Is this a doorway? Oh, okay, yeah, this is where I needed to go then. Yeah, it's not always clear in this type of game where you need to go or what you need to do. Hold L1 to walk faster. Is there anything to see down this hallway? I'm just like breaking away from my crew member here. Oh, can't open that door, so we gotta head back the way we came. Alright. Oh.
So,
Shit.
is it just me? Or are you getting a real strange feeling right now?
Do I look like a guy who likes to talk about his feelings?
You look like a mess on wheels, Chuck.
I ain't the only one.
Great. Good company.
Let's just get up on deck.
Yeah.
Krista said creepy
Fine.
hallways equal
Agreed.
death. That's a good life rule there.
Hey, Chuck? You see that kid over there?
No? You feeling alright?
Charlie,
Another dead soldier.
Get over here.
Sensing a theme. Yeah, these people are dead. Christa said, will there be Wendigos in this game like the last one? I don't know. I don't know if this is actually connected to Until Dawn. I just know it's from the same people. I think that they're like setting out to try to do something different. Oh, yep, that's a creepy kid.
Hey, come here.
Too many dead people. That's my favorite quote from The Sixth Sense. I see too many dead people.
Oh God, no. Charlie!
Oh boy. Whew. Oh, fuck me up. Oh, fuck me up. Oh, he's having a heart attack. He's just gonna die of a heart attack right now. Yep, that's that. Game over. Alright, cool. That was fun.
Mayday! Mayday! Is anyone there? Hello? Can anyone out there hear me? Oh, come on! Come on, damn it! What the hell is that?
Oh.
No! No, no!
Oh boy. Alright. I like this a lot.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
I like this a lot. Oh, I love this. Sean Ashmore! I love this song that's playing right now. I love this. I think this is the guy from Until Dawn, isn't it? He kind of looks like the psychiatrist guy, but it might not be him. I am fucking here for this shit. This is like the butt rock anthem that this game needed. Oh my god. Oh man, Samara. There's a girl with the hair. That's Samara. Billy says I'm sacred and not even playing. Sacred? Does she mean scared and not sacred? That's still really funny either way. Christa says butt rock horror. I'm fucking here for this fucking song right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Billy says 20 to 7 and I'm 3 claws deep. I'm drinking. For fuck's sake. I'm sacred and not even playing. That's one of my all-time favorite lines I've ever heard you say. I'm sacred. Oh, man. I don't care what happens for the rest of this game. All I needed was that intro and that song.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to my repository.
Christa said, Billy, you're a star. I agree. He's a shining bright star on Twitch.
I am the curator of stories. Stories of love and hate, greed and beauty. Life
Dodger Man said, I gotta run for a bit. Have
death.
fun. Thanks, buddy. I really
Stories
appreciate you
such as
tuning in
this
for the
one.
stream. If you
I'm
do some
here to record
Jackbox
the
later,
story
I'll be
you
or
choose
tomorrow.
to tell.
I'll do my best to
You see,
tune in
this
for some
tale
of
is
that.
only
That'll be
part
fun.
written, and the choices you make will complete it, and determine whether the lives of those with whom you are interfering continue to flourish, or whether they are.
So yeah, this is very similar to Until Dawn, because Until Dawn had the psychiatrist character that was
we
kind of like
each make
propelling the
decisions
storytelling
according to our
forward.
own moral compass.
So this is kind of like
and we
this
have to
game's
live with those decisions
psychiatrist
or
character.
die by them. But you shouldn't fear death. It is, after all, inevitable. It is the tax one pays for having lived, and it comes, eventually, to everybody. Still, none of us want for it to come too soon, do we? As in life, the actions you take matter. The choices you make will affect others. I'll be keeping a close eye on your progress. It's not my place to interfere, but I might be persuaded to offer the occasional hint. Here's one for free. There are pictures in this world that can show you some possible futures. If you can find them and study them, they may just help you to make better decisions. Or should I say, decisions that result in the outcomes you would prefer. That's all for the moment. We'll talk again soon enough. We'll have the opportunity to account for all the actions that you've taken, or whatever mess you've made.
Cool. Hell yeah. This is just more Until Dawn, basically, and I'm fucking here for it. But again, thank you very much to everybody who's tuned in tonight. We didn't really have anybody watching for The Forest, so I was kind of worried that we wouldn't get anybody. But you didn't miss much with The Forest. But if you missed it at the beginning of this part, we did The Forest, then I did my top 31 horror movies of all time list, which, if you missed it, don't worry, this will be archived and available tomorrow on the Adjective Noun Gaming YouTube channel. And then also, Christa is going to make a cool graphic like she did, which she's going to do from now on for me and Alex's lists and my solo list as well. So yeah, if you missed our stream last week where we did our top 10 candies, she posted mine and Alex's list in like a cool like Halloween and candy graphic.
Never been down there before.
Down?
The water?
Christa said, what up, Brad?
Well, maybe you could show me how the pros do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
I mean, are you serious you came out here without taking any lessons?
Kind of, yeah.
So the beginning of the game was like a modern, or like an older, like, wartime thing, so now it's like modern day. Oh boy, I gotta make a decision. I had to work.
I wanted to, I just didn't have time, you know, I had to work all summer.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Whoa, careful. That dive cam is like super expensive.
Look, bro, be cool.
What?
Julia and Conrad are, you know, how do I say it? Super fucking loaded.
So?
So don't sweat the little stuff, man. It's not cool. Don't make me regret letting you tag along.
Dude, you know I'm not, like, the best around new people. Whatever. Just shut up.
Brad, you're not on this trip because you're my bro. I mean, you are my brother, but I mean, like, we're buddies, you know?
Kinda.
We're just out here to fucking hang, cool out, and kick it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's just kick it and be legends, man.
Let's just kick it and be legends,
All right, amigo.
man. That's some good life
Calvary's almost
advice.
here.
Cool.
Sorry I'm a little snappy. I'm just... When you medical school would be stressful, you know?
Total shocker.
And man, the long distance thing, Julia, it's been rough.
Yeah, I gotcha. It must be tough. No worries, man.
Huh? Yep. Right on cue.
What?
Conrad doesn't think we have enough beer.
Christa says that one dude looks like
Guess I
Michael
keep
B.
these
Jordan.
in an undisclosed
Kinda.
location.
Yeah.
Relationship updated. Oh, okay, so my relationship with Alex went up. Okay.
Hey. So,
Christa said he would be good in a horror
can I
movie.
get
Yeah,
your
Michael
input
B.
on
Jordan
something?
would be good in a horror
Yeah,
movie.
what?
I agree.
just, kind of a big thing I'm trying to make a decision about.
About finishing med school?
No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? I don't know what's the right thing to do.
You sure you're ready? Give it some thought. Consider all the permutation.
Brad told Alex to think things through.
Hey!
Excited and reckless. There's Sean Ashmore, my fucking Animorphs beautiful boy.
Oh, sorry. Connie, this is Alex.
Hey.
What's up, man? Conrad. Watch it, sis. Lady killer, right here.
Good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey.
Bradley! Feel like I already know you. I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, likewise.
Miss me?
Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me?
Every second.
That's a lot of seconds, cowboy. I mean, I would have gone with minutes.
Billy said that guy looks like me.
Yeah. Cool. Tight.
Which one, Sean
I love
Ashmore?
beer.
I hate this lady, Billy says. Or Ben says I hate this lady. Dude in the baseball shirt.
Right on, Bradical. I like the cut of your ship.
I literally don't know if I've seen Sean
legit.
Ashmore in anything other than Animorphs, and I'm okay with that. That's the only thing I remember him from.
You ever do any diving before?
Ever do any diving before?
No, actually. Never done it before.
Water virgin. Nice.
Billy said, yo, I love the
talking
Twitch shirt.
Sherry.
So funny story about this. I don't know if it's just because I'm an Amazon Prime member, but there's been 2 separate occasions in my life where there's a guy that I follow on Twitter named Wario64, and he posts deals all the time. And on 2
Where's
separate
the old crush
occasions,
bucket
I've
skip
put in
running?
orders for Twitch shirts and gotten them for free because of like tips that he's given on his page. So if you're down for some free and cheap shit, you need to follow Wario64 on Twitter. He posts good deals and stuff all the time. Yeah, this Twitch shirt was 100% free. I don't know if it was just because I'm a Prime member, but I think that's kind of what he was getting at last time. But I have this shirt. I have like an LGBT like rainbow ghost Twitter shirt that I could pull out one of these days. I think I have another. I think I have like 3 Twitch shirts, and I don't think I've paid for any of them.
You're selling. I'm
Billy says I need it. Yeah, they're on Amazon. I think they're like 15 or 20 bucks, but it's not this sleeve. It's this one. Has a little Twitch ghosty on it. But yeah, really nice shirt. It's held up pretty well over the last few months or so. Really comfy, soft shirt too. And Krista said I need a mixer one, yeah, because Extra Life is coming up. Holy shit, man, it's already October. What's today? The 18th?
Yeah.
So as of tomorrow, Extra Life will be... how many weeks is it?
Yeah.
3 weeks? 2 weeks?
You know, maybe I should.
Holy shit, okay. Extra Life is 15 days away. Wow. I guess I'll take a minute to talk about it, but yeah, if you've been following me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, you know about
here?
Extra Life. It's the
pretty far out of the
25-hour
way.
stream I'm doing on
I'm just
Saturday,
thinking about
November
backup
2nd
targets in
into
case we
Sunday,
don't find
November
anything on the
3rd.
dive cam.
We're going to try to raise
I've never heard of these like
$250
you're
for
looking
Akron
for.
Children's Hospital
Usually
this year.
these
We
things
managed
are
to raise
crawling
like 200 or
divers.
300 something, I
Yeah.
think, last year for them, but
This one's
it's going to be
different.
all
I'm
Xbox
just saying,
games
if
on
it
my
gets
Mixer
too late, I
channel,
know
which is
some
also
nice
Adjective
places
Noun
where you can
Gaming.
just take, you know,
But yeah, be
a nice
sure
dive.
to tune in. Let's see, optimistic. Yeah.
Brad
Ben says you
hungry.
playing through all
He says
this.
it when it's
I'm not
here,
going to play
it's
through
here.
all of it tonight,
Okay,
but
look,
I
you're
think
the
I am
client.
going
I'm
to play
just
through
saying
all
we
of
don't
this on
have
stream.
unlimited daylight.
I mean, Alex and I are
I'm
going to
gonna
do
go
our
for it. I'm
Friday
ready to show you
streams, like
with
our
the
Border
camera.
Boys streams as usual, but I might start doing this like if you want to see it, like if you
got?
guys want to see this through with me, I can start doing like Saturday streams or Sunday streams to get through this, because I don't think it's a very long game.
Feast your eyes on this.
Brad's calculations were right on the money.
Always bet on Brad.
Kid's a whiz.
Always
Should
bet on
thank him.
Brad.
Bliss, we found a plane.
Yeah?
Yeah, looks like World War II. We are ready to dive.
Technically, we should call this in to port authorities as an unreported wreck.
Well, technically.
Are you sure you don't want to do this the right way?
Wait, are you saying we shouldn't dive?
The right way. Come on, what is this, kindergarten?
I had to bring it up.
If we just go down and take a look, who's gonna know?
Fine. As long as you're quick. And don't touch anything.
Krista said even though spooky games are not my jam, I love the stories. Yes, please do.
We should be ready to get you guys in the water in a few.
I'll set up the tanks. The boys will do the final checks. Take a look at the camera. See if you can find anything useful.
Righto.
Hey,
Righto.
maybe you should check on your bro.
Duke of Milan. Let's see.
Hey, hey.
Hey, sweetie. Almost got the gear good to go.
So, thanks again for springing for the good stuff. Nice to be able to do it right.
Uh-huh.
What?
You know the size of my bank account is not in a
The chick
competition
looks like
with
Brie
the size of your
Larson.
penis,
Kinda,
right?
yeah.
But if it was a competition, I'd still do pretty good, right?
Well, if you adjust for inflation, gotta say, not too happy with our captain at the moment.
Seriously, where does she get off bitching about us? She's making a small fortune on this trip.
Yeah, not that small.
Rules are rules. I get it. But what's the big deal if nobody finds out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna get these rebreathers set up, and then we'll go through the final steps together.
Cool. Just holler at us when you're ready.
Alright, where's this camera that they wanted me to look at? Is it this thing?
You know how to use that?
No. Not really.
You might want to just let it do its thing.
Ben says all these people but Fliss suck shit. Where's this fucking camera I need to look at? There's something to look at here.
This doesn't look kosher.
This doesn't look kosher. Billy says boo. Is that a boo as in like you're booing the game, or boo as in you scared me? Because if so, you scared me. Okay, here's the camera thing I think I need to look at. Scared ya. Yep, you did scare me, Billy. I agree. Is there anything specific I'm supposed to be looking for, or am I just kind of taking in the view here? Didn't see nothing there. Is there anything to look at over here? See if I can interact with this guy. It looks like it.
There's a little gap in the tail.
Sequoia. Okay, this is the camera thing they wanted me to look at. I supposed to just scroll through these pictures until I find something? Am I just like looping back around to the same pictures now? Okay. So what's my objective? Wait for Julia to finish preparing the tanks. Are you like fucking almost done over there, or?
Hi.
You know, we have rules
Billy
out
says
here
it's gonna
for a
scare you
reason.
right here.
You guys gotta respect that.
Yeah, sorry about before. Everybody's just a little... We've been planning this whole thing for a while now.
I get it. But there are rules, and laws, and customs. These rules are all pretty basic stuff. How much experience do you have with these kind of dives?
Dived a couple wrecks over the years. Not an expert, but, you know, experienced.
If this is your first unreported wreck, then you should know there's a very specific protocol you have to follow. For all you know, this could be a war grave. Disturbing it would be illegal and immoral.
Come on. You see anyone else out here? Who's gonna know?
We logged our route at the harbor. If someone sees it's been disturbed, it ain't gonna be hard to put two and two
Billy
together.
says, screw immoral, I'm
Especially
taking the
some little
gold.
souvenir
Hell yeah,
shop
I'm with you,
online.
brother.
You know what? I can't stop you. Just respect the rules down there.
You know, I
Don't
was
do
talking
anything
about this
stupid that'll
earlier
get my
for
ass
Jaws
in
being
trouble.
pretty high up on my top 10 list. Like, it's the only movie that's ever made me scared to go in the water. I think I would like to go scuba diving, though,
Hey guys,
as long as like I was
tanks are
with
ready.
somebody that knew what the fuck
Tanks
they were
alive.
doing. Oh shit, what's down here? Anything to look at down here?
What's up? How you doing?
Sorry, that brewski got the better of me.
Jaws, that was the movie I was talking about that was in my top 10 earlier.
Hey, all part of the adventure.
Sorry for putting a damper on things.
No worries, dude. Took more than that just to screw up the trip. Just get some rest. Come back when you're feeling better.
Billy says scuba diving, or Christa said scuba diving is a no for me, dog. Billy said screw that. I think I would like to do it at least once, like I said. I wouldn't mind doing it once. Can I go in their door? Not really. Speak to Julia. Okay. God damn it, this fucking movement is killing me.
I'm not sure Julia left anything on the mainland.
What's this shit? Like perfume or
This
cologne
only
or
smelled
something?
as good as it cost. At least it made her happy.
Shroud of Innocence. Oh, Salem Witch Trial book, huh? Interesting. Ben says I'd go. Yeah. Billy says I'm good, never going in the ocean, to be honest. I don't go into the sharks' houses, bro. Fucking hilarious. Christa says there's so much shit we haven't discovered. Yeah, the only part that makes me terrified to go scuba diving, I saw this statistic one time that was like the Earth is like 70% water, and we know like what's in 5% of it, something crazy like that. So that's like pretty fucking horrifying when you think about it, but there's still like a curious part of me that just wants to know.
Okay, so this is the rebreather.
Billy said, alright brother, I'm gonna
Way
get ready for
cooler
bed. I
than
hope
a
you get
regular
sacred
scuba
during the
setup.
stream.
It takes all that
Megalodons
CO2 that
exist.
you'd normally just exhale
Thanks for
into the
tuning in,
water,
Billy. I really
and
do
instead
appreciate it.
it gets
Again, go check
totally
out
reused.
X
Then
Arsenal
it
on
reduces
Twitter
decompression time
and
the
on
way up.
Twitch.
State of the art.
Doing some FIFA and Halo streams.
Okay.
Looking forward to the next one, brother.
Check done. Whoa, Eager Beaver.
He
You
says
gotta
good
check
night,
your
everyone.
O2
See you,
first.
Billy.
Thanks for sending me straight.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay,
Billy
you
said
little
thanks for the
clownfishes.
shout out. No problem. Happy
Go
to
see
do
what
it
Chris is
anytime.
up to.
You behave, Connie.
The Loch Ness probably exists. Yeah.
Are those two going in or what?
I know the way.
I'm taking that fucking thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks like
I got
something I
the
can
bang
hit something with.
Yeah, I heard that about
The
you.
bang stick?
Ha ha.
All right, kids.
You ever have to use one?
Good to go.
On a shark? Nope.
Just remember the rules, please.
I was gonna say I
You're
probably
on
should take
camera.
this with
I'll
me
take
too.
the wheels.
Let's get a before photo.
It's the weirdest fucking smile I've ever seen. Alright, yeah, we'll probably play this for another 20 minutes or so and then wrap it up for the night, but if you guys are interested in seeing more, let me know in the comments for sure, because I'll continue to play it like on Saturdays or Sundays when I can.
She acts like we're going to ransack the plane.
Hey, a souvenir would be cool.
It's not like one tiny little thing would hurt anybody. I won't tell if you won't.
Not like they can scan the wreck every night at sundown. There. That shape. That's gotta be it.
Whoa. That is, like, way bigger than I thought.
Damn. It's pretty intact, too. This is a fucking remarkable find.
Let's swim around a little and find a way in.
Howdy, Captain. You fancy a pint with your second in command?
You are not my second in command.
Third in command.
No.
Fresh and eager cabin boy.
Still a no.
Your well-paying, dashingly handsome, seafaring client is requesting the pleasure of your company over a frosty amber liquid.
Sure. Why not?
Christa says, yeah, how about the fact that you're gonna die, probably?
Pretty nice ride you got here. Where'd you get the cash?
It's a long story. It's complicated and it's really difficult to explain.
Well, I'm a complicated guy. Try me.
Well, it involves at least several trips to the bank and signing of big stacks of paper with large numbers on them.
So you took out a loan?
You know, you're smarter than you look.
If you're interested, maybe my family can make an investment in your business.
That's very kind of you to offer. I suppose we could have that conversation. You know what? I better spend some time keeping the Duke of Milan shipshape.
Aye, aye.
Okay. Do I need to do something with the screen?
Weather looks clear. I'll have to keep an eye on those clouds. Uh-oh. It's getting mighty crowded out here.
Uh-oh. Let's see, is there anything I need to do down below deck here? Got some music playing now. Billy says, bro. You're still here, Billy? I'm adding YouTube to my command list. Well, thank you. It says movie time with Josh. Yeah, that was my old channel. I think I've talked about this before on the stream. But yeah, that was my first YouTube channel I ever made. It was like a movie review. Yeah, that's the link. It's youtube.com/movietimeWithJosh or whatever it is. So YouTube is fucking stupid. They won't let you change your specific URL until you get to 100 subscribers. So we're at 69 now. Nice. But we can't change it till we get to 100. So 31 more, and we'll be able to change it to Adjective Noun Gaming. Really fucking stupid, but I didn't want to lose the subscribers I had already. Nice. Yep, 69 subscribers. Nice. Let's see, is there anything else for me to fucking do on here? Man, we already looked at these pictures. I probably don't need to look at them again with her.
That is not your everyday wreck. I hope those clowns don't get me in trouble.
Yep, Chris says only need 31 more to get to 100. I'm not looking to get to that number anytime soon at the rate things are going, but you never know. Alright, let's fucking... How do I interact with this guy? Come on. There we go. Oh my god.
Hey
Okay.
there. How's it hanging?
You look like you're taking full advantage of your relaxation
What a
time.
fliss
I'm a man
floss.
of many talents.
So are you beached? Like a whale?
Hey, I just thought, why spend all my time down in the dark when I already like what I see up top?
Oh boy.
Nice one. How long you been cooking that one up?
All afternoon.
Good use of your time.
I like to make the most of it.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you later.
So let's see.
Hello
Need to look
again,
at this
little
again?
blip. What you doing all the way out here?
Interesting. See, to be fair, you started back up with 42 or 43, so you've gained over 25 subs. Yeah, that's true. We've gained 25 subscribers throughout the year. We're actually coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Adjective Gaming, if you can believe it. I believe it's in December. So that might be a cool stream idea to do.
How's it going?
Knocked out by Cold Frosty. Man, I feel like such a wimp.
Hey, it's your vacation. You're allowed to overdo it.
I am officially starting a temperance club. Party of one. Lifetime membership. Hope the lovebirds are having the time of their lives down there.
Billy says when I
hope they
type
know
in
what
my
they're doing
username on
down there.
YouTube, it defaults to
Attitude
Arsenal
matters
Football
20
Club,
meters
so there
down.
goes my chance
Alex
of growing
plays the
on
goof,
YouTube.
but he was pretty serious about acing his diving
Amazing.
certification.
Ex-Arsenal. I love it.
Are you close with your brother?
Known him my whole life. Julia's got Alex wrapped around her little finger.
Can we just
Gotta get back
address
up,
the fact that
Check you later.
she said, "Are you close with your brother?" and he says, "I've known him my whole life." Oh, there's a piece of paper. What's this paper say? Yep, here's her loan thing, which it's been overdue. Cool. Christa said, well, no shit. Exactly. Wait, is there something in that room right here? It sure looks like it. Can I walk? I can't walk in that room even though there's something in there. Okay. Manage the boat while the others dive. What the fuck else am I supposed to manage? I've been walking around talking. Billy said you're officially a member of Team Zero Damage. If you like it or not, you boys are on the command list. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. I really do. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Team Zero Damage for life, baby.
That is not the Coast Guard. So we're not under arrest.
Alright, now I'm going to bed. Alright, thanks, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, Billy. I really appreciate it.
We are not doing anything. I'm the captain, so you be quiet and let me handle it. You got that?
Enjoy the stream, brother. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, boy.
Guys, you gotta keep back. We've got divers in the water.
Oh, so they just drove away? Nope, they're coming back.
Hey, we got damage here. You see this? Look at our boat.
We can take care of this, man. It's not a problem. What do you think? Like, $10 cover it? Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's make it 20. Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can do 30. All right,
Oh,
you
boy.
guys drive a hard bargain, but I'm with you. Here, let's just throw in the whole pot.
Oh, boy. Pissing off the one-eyed man. That's not a smart idea. This is very foreboding.
Conrad said one of the pictures showed an opening.
Conrad, really?
Really? On the rear turret.
Huh. Good on ya, Connie. The turret. We can get in through there.
Christa says I can see dead people. Oh, just avoided cutting my leg on that thing.
Careful. Could be dangerous.
Ladies first? Can I just take a second to say, holy shit, Alex, we did it. I mean, can you believe it? It's a dream come true.
Let's not waste any time not exploring.
What is
go,
that?
Go, go!
Is that a picture? Premonition unlocked. So it looks like she's like choking or drowning or something? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let's just swim through the little narrow pathway.
You have to take your gear off to get in there. Not worth it. That pipe's pretty tight. What if you get stuck without your rebreather?
Oh boy. Maybe it is kind of dangerous.
Maybe it is kind of dangerous.
Damn.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay. Gotta live on the edge here. You never know what can happen. This might be something really important. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh fuck, that's a fucking octopus. There we go, grabbed it just in time. Oh, the fucking pipe broke. Alright. Okay, help me get my mask back on, that's good. Christa said dumb bitch, what a dumbass.
You do something stupid down here, that's it.
Brie Larson
One
is so
chance,
dumb.
You get that?
Chill out. I'm fine, see? No problemo.
Searching in progress. Searched area 1, 2, and 3 clear.
They were on their way to help out a ship.
A bullet? Secret found. Anti-aircraft shell.
Bullet
That's
holes.
cool.
All down the fuselage. Brad's gonna flip.
Yeah, if
when
I
he
was gonna
sees
go
this.
scuba diving, I don't think I'd necessarily want to be down this far in like one of these like, you know, wrecked ships or whatever, but I think I'd just like to put on a scuba suit and go underwater for a little bit.
Good God.
Oh, that's a skeleton,
Ugh.
man.
Ugh. He's holding something.
It's like a little locket.
Wow. What the hell happened here?
From the look of things, they knew they were goners.
You hear that?
Let's check it out.
Christa said spooky, scary skeletons. Also, it's like a shotgun thing, like a zap thing, or not like a shotgun, but like a shock stick. That guy's definitely holding a gun. Oh shit!
Whoa!
Scared the fuck out of me. Wow.
I wet my wetsuit.
Fucking eel.
Life gives you lemons.
Ew.
God damn, it scared the fuck out of me.
Gotta be. Plane crash not high on my list of ways to perish. Easy now. This stuff's been down here a long time.
Yeah.
Julia!
Christa said, motherfucker, I'm eel.
Don't touch
That's pretty
anything
good.
else, please.
He's holding something.
Oh, I don't need to interact with that again. So let's see. Where are we going now? Where's this guy want me to go? Do I need to go back in here for some reason? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh boy.
We gotta get out of here, now!
Oh, that picture's floating away. Oh, that's a fucking shark. Oh boy.
Oh god, Alex.
It's a gray reef shark. Not interested in us. Let's go.
That's what they all say. That shark's not interested in us. Good joke was good. Be proud of me.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Why are you fidgeting?
I don't know. I wanted to bring something up with you, but it's not the best time.
Oh, you had something to raise with me, did you?
It doesn't matter. Let's get back up to the top.
Hey, seriously, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, but you're freaking me out.
Just forget it. I shouldn't have said anything. Come on. We've really got to get up top.
Fliss, this is Julia. We're coming back up. Over. Hey, where'd that other boat come from?
Oh boy.
Wait, Julia. We gotta decompress here.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Damn!
What the fuck? We gotta get up there.
Wait, we have to decompress.
Damn it. Yeah, okay. Decompress, right. Oh my god, this is taking too long. This is torture.
Just a few more seconds. Okay, now, go, go!
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What the hell happened?
It's cool, man. Everything's all right now.
Oh, they were literally just like cooking on the grill.
There was a
okay.
little, mishap with the barbecue.
Jesus, looked like the whole boat was lit up. What was up with that other boat?
These fishing guys came by and ran into the dive line. Whatever. Who cares, right? What I want to know is, what'd you guys find?
Well, we found the plane, and it is huge, full of cool stuff. Unfortunately, we did not leave it as pristine as we could have.
What? Why?
The dive line, actually.
How bad?
There's no cockpit anymore, for starters.
God, well, that's just fucking perfect.
Alright. Well, that seems like a good place as any to end the stream for tonight after we get through this part here.
You're getting to know these intrepid adventurers then. Alex and his little brother Brad trying to swim with the big fish both seem out of their depth. And Julia, the love of Alex's life, and he the love of hers. What about Conrad, a bold fellow, you might say, or maybe you'd say arrogant. And then there's Captain Fliss, strong, forthright, stubborn. She appears somewhat immune to Conrad's charms, so far at least. Let me reassure you, you help them to make some decisions they'll value later on. You're doing well.
Cool. Positive re-encouragement. All right. Well, that is going to do it for tonight's stream then. I'm going to stop right there. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you, Christa. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Billy. Thank you to the other stragglers we had in the chat throughout the night. Again, if you missed any of this, it will be up on archive on the YouTube channel, hopefully tomorrow or Sunday. And then, like I said, tomorrow marks 2 weeks away from Extra Life. So check out our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube and Instagram for more information on that. Krista said, good stream, babe. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's hard to do it solo without having Alex here to keep the conversation going, but I appreciate you guys helping me out in the chat. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching me play some of The Forest. Thanks for watching me babble on about my our favorite horror movie list, Top 31. And thanks for watching me play the Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan. I'm really digging this so far a lot more than The Forest. So I think I'll do a couple more streams and finish this game up here one of these days. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.